What is up, guys? Yes, I am sitting in my garage right now. My dad and my sister is in town, and so they're inside, they're watching TV, and it's kind of loud, so I didn't want to tell them to turn the TV off so that I could record. So I just stepped out here. I know it's weird, but I feel like when I watched the video, it just, I didn't feel like I gave enough hints, so I kind of wanted to give this little bit of an introduction into the video, so that way as you watch the meal prep, you can kind of have a better understanding. So one thing that I do before I meal prep is I just lay out all my foods. I see what I have to prep, and then I kind of make a game plan of how I'm going to prep it, what am I going to use for each thing. And so if I'm going to use the oven, the rice cooker, the crock pot, the grill, whatever it is, I can kind of make a game plan from there. So the first thing I always focus on is getting the stuff into the oven first. So that's why you'll see I'm going to prep my veggies first, and as I say, I would normally put my salmon in there, but I tried putting it on the grill this time. So I will go ahead, I'll get the veggies ready, especially since veggies normally don't take super long to prep or anything. And so I just cut up the broccoli, I put it on there, and then I throw it in the oven, and then I don't have to worry about it again until the timer goes off. So I put the broccoli in for about 12 minutes, as you'll see. And then that gives me 12 minutes to get a lot of other stuff done. And you'll be amazed on meal prep wise what all you can get done within that short amount of time. And so that's when I'll go ahead and get stuff put on the grill, and I'll put my rice in the rice cooker, I'll put potatoes in the crock pot, maybe I have to cut up some other stuff, so I'll cut up whatever else I need to, maybe it's fruit for the week or whatever it may be. I'll go ahead and get all that done, and then I'll try to go ahead and get everything else started. And so like I said, it makes it a lot more efficient if you sit down, kind of make a mini game plan of what you're going to do, see what you need to make and how you want everything made. Now there's been times where I've thrown absolutely everything into the oven, and then it just makes it really quick and easy. I'm a little bit more picky since I eat all my meals, hold on, there's a car. Oh no. I eat all my meals at home, so it makes it a little bit, I can kind of use whatever I want, and I like certain things to taste certain ways, so that's why my chicken always goes on the grill, and certain things always go in the oven, stuff like that. So before you start making any food, pull it all out or make a list of what you have, figure out what you want it to be made in, on, whatever, and then kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and jump into the video, guys. What is up, my fellow humans? Today I'm going to bring you a food prep video. I honestly don't have a whole ton of food to make today, but I do get asked quite often how I do my meal prep. I have done one before. I'm going to go ahead and do another one. I'm going to show you what I have. Today I just have some broccoli, some rice, and then I have chicken and salmon. Not a whole ton, so I'm sorry it's not going to be like everything. Normally I will have potatoes also. Actually, I guess that's it. So I normally don't prep a whole ton of food. Basically, I'm just going to show you how I do it, the quickest way that I do it to make sure everything's done in a time-efficient way. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of show you what I do. So if I can find my phone. Alright, it is currently, oh gosh. It is currently 3:40, December 15th. I know you probably can't see that. It doesn't like to focus. But yes, that's the time. I wanted to show you all that so we can kind of see how long, or I'm sorry, 3:40. About to be 3:40, not 3:50. That way we can kind of see how long it takes me. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I'm gonna do that's gonna take me the longest is the vegetables. So I'm just going to cut them up. It might be out of the frame. I have my cutting board. I put it over the sink. I'll show you once it sauce it up. And then I have one of these special like veggie knives. I don't know, it's supposed to be super sharp. So this is all I do. I'm gonna put it on the sink like this. Oh my goodness. Put it on the sink like this, and then that way whenever I'm cutting it, all the little extra things that like fall off can be, like they'll go into the sink. They're not gonna go everywhere. And so right before I start cutting, I'm gonna set the oven. I'm gonna set it, I set the oven to 425. That way, once I'm done with the veggies, like once I'm done cutting them, I can just throw them in. I don't have to wait. I'm going to go ahead and get my pan ready so I can just throw the broccoli on there as I go. Cover it with foil, quick and easy to clean up. Quick side note, if you know something that I can replace foil with that is recyclable, please let me know. Normally you can't recycle stuff that has food products all over it. But yeah, I guess I could just not be lazy and clean the pan, but I'm lazy. So, cover it with foil, super easy. Then we're gonna cut up our veggies. I feel all over the place right now. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Palm coconut oil, just black pepper, garlic powder, and just my Himalayan salt as always. Oven's still heating up. I'm gonna go ahead and get the chicken and stuff ready. So I'm gonna run outside. I'm gonna turn the grill on. Yes, because I don't want to use the oven for the chicken, and I'm actually going to try putting the salmon on the grill today, so we're going to see how that goes. Y'all are going to be watching me do this for the first time. Yes, let's go turn the grill on. Like, oh my god, guys. Look at that cuteness.
Say hi, Bubs. Oh, yep, he's been a lazy boy. Hello.
Stay. I'm gonna go ahead and I season the chicken once I put it on the grill, so I don't need to season the chicken, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the salmon ready. We'll see how this goes. So, more foil. Again, if you have a, say, like a more environmentally, whatever the word is, helpful, not as harmful, whatever. If you have something I can use instead of foil, please let me know, like I said earlier. Oh my god, yes. This stuff. I got this at Home Goods. I have never found it again. It's like my favorite seasoning to put on salmon. It is so good. It adds a little bit of sweetness to it. These are done. I will season the chicken once we get out there. I'll show you the seasoning I'm gonna use. Ooh, actually, let's decide. Little here. All right, well, we don't have to decide. I'm gonna use brown sugar bourbon. I haven't used this one. We'll see how it goes. I have a taco seasoning. I think I'm gonna do that with the crock pot. So yes. Oh, I need that. I don't know why I'm putting it away. So this is gonna go on the chicken. There, salmon's ready, veggies are ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rice in. So all I'm gonna do, here's my rice cooker. Okay, so here is all of the counter space, but the way I'd have to stand, the light's all behind me, so I don't even know if you can see me. So I have to stand over here in this very tiny spot. So yes, all I'm gonna do, where should I put you guys? Put you right here again. Because the lighting is a lot better right here. Okay. So, and the oven's ready. So, I don't know if you can see these lines. You can see them on the outside. I normally will fill up the rice to about the 2. Because now that my calories are a lot higher, I eat a lot more rice at one time. I'm normally at around like 3/4 of a cup to a full cup. And it's about once or twice a day, just depending on what I'm feeling. don't even know if you're looking at me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the veggies in. So like I said, it's at 425. I'm gonna put them in there for about, I'm gonna do 12 minutes. I'm gonna see how that goes. And then normally I would I'll just tell you in a minute. Okay, so normally if I make sweet potatoes, I will put them in a crock pot. So what I would do is I would come to my sink, I would clean off the sweet potatoes, I would stab each sweet potato about like 4 to 5 times all the way around. That way it can kind of just vent better, it cooks it a lot better. And then I would wrap each sweet potato individually in a piece of aluminum foil again. And then I would just throw them in my crock pot. I would put them in here. And then I would set it for 8 hours on low. I don't know how to do this right now. 8 hours on low, or if you want to do it faster, 4 hours on high. I just like to do 8 hours on low. It's a lot slower of a cook, and then I don't have to worry about them at all. And then the foil is just a very like easy proof way to where you don't have to really clean up. So then basically it takes, maybe we'll add like 2 or 3 minutes onto your prep to just get them wrapped up and thrown in there. But I could do it right now if I had them. I normally would. I would go ahead and wrap them and throw them in there while the veggies are finishing and while the chicken is finishing. So I'm done for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up while everything's cooking. Let's check the time. It is 3:57. You see that? So it took about 17 minutes to get all of that started, and then it'll probably take about an additional 10 to put it away, and then like to get it done and put it all away and pick everything up. So yes, it is now 3:58 here. All right guys, it is now 4:06. Veggies just finished. Ooh. Oh, I thought I put my phone in water. I was gonna cry. Oh yeah. These babies are done. And the veggies are done. I did barely anything. It took me about 3 minutes. That's it. And then I'm gonna turn this off. Those are done. I'm gonna let them sit there for a minute. Now we're gonna go check on the grill. Oh yeah. This looks bomb. Oh yeah, the salmon's cooking pretty well. Okay, cool. Chickens are looking good. Okay. Alright guys, so it is 4:24. I just took the chicken off the grill, and that is it. The salmon is actually still out there. Typically, I feel like y'all are really low. Typically, I would make the salmon in the oven because obviously I don't know how to do it on the grill. It's like halfway cooked, so I don't know. It's taking a long time, a lot longer than I thought it would take. So I'm probably gonna leave it out there for like another 15 minutes before I check it again. But normally I put the salmon in the oven. I would put it in there with the veggies, so it'd be at 425, and I would leave it in there for 14 minutes, and then it'd be done. And that way, as of now, I'd be completely done. So while that was cooking out there, I went ahead and cleaned everything up. I put my broccoli away. The broccoli I just put into a container. I put it all together and then I throw it in my fridge. And that way, throughout the week, or it'll only last me like 3 days, but I can just grab some and then I can put it back and like heat up whatever I got. That way I'm not having to cook every day. And I don't have an excuse of like, oh my god, I don't feel like cooking. And then same with my chicken. I just make all the chicken at the same time. And then that way for over the next, it'll probably last me like 4 days. Over the next 4 days, I can just cut it as much as I need, weigh it out, and heat it up. I don't have to make it every time. Yes, sometimes it sucks eating food that is cold and then you have to heat it up. But, you know, I just have to keep in mind the goals that I have for myself and for my next season. and it's all worth it in the end. And honestly, I'm just eating to fuel my body. I'm not eating to eat for all the flavor and all the fat or whatever. Like, yeah, it's nice to eat a pizza, yeah, it's nice to eat cookies or whatever, but they're not helping me reach my goal. They're not fueling my body the way I need to fuel it. It's not gonna help me in my workouts. It's honestly gonna make me feel a lot more sluggish. It's gonna make me more mentally foggy eating that way. So I just like to have all this ready. It gives me an excuse. It doesn't allow me to have excuses not to eat the way I need to eat. The rice is also done, but I leave my rice in the rice cooker. It'll be good for about 3 days, and then I'll just make more. And so the rice I don't even have to worry about. Actually, I just need to unplug it. Yeah. There we go. And then the rice is done. I just unplug it from the wall. You can put it in a container if you want. I don't like putting my rice in the fridge. I feel like it just like dries it out. Excuse me. So yes, that is it. And then the salmon will be done. Like I said, normally the salmon doesn't take me this long, but as I said, it's my first time putting it on the grill. So thank you guys for watching this. If you have any questions, leave it down below. If I ever make any other veggies like asparagus or squash or whatever, I'll do it the exact same way, 425 for about 12 minutes, and I'll put them all together, because normally I'll use the same seasonings on all of them, and then I'll normally store them all together in a bigger container, and that way I can just like pick and choose, or I'll do a mixture, whatever I feel. So yes, anything else y'all want to see, leave it down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this if you want. I would greatly appreciate it. As always, thank you guys so much. I love you all. I appreciate you, and I will see y'all in the next clip.